Hello, and welcome to our presentation on the analysis of golf handicaps. My name is Clayton Frink, and I'm presenting today with co-authors Austin Quillen and David Kalfas. Each of the 18 holes on a golf course is assigned a handicap, which carries both a technical meaning and a perception of difficulty. For the purposes of handicapping, holes are ranked in terms of the difference in average strokes between the strong and poor golfers, with 1 having the largest difference and 18 having the least. Difficulty is not the same as handicap, and for this project, difficulty is defined as ranking of how many strokes over par the average golfer scores. Again, a ranking of 1 indicates the largest difference. Our project involved 3 primary questions. First, we wanted to see if there was any correlation between the handicap assigned by the golf course and hole difficulty. Second, we wanted to describe the correlation between professional golfer performance and assigned handicap. Finally, we wanted to examine the factors that predict handicap for several local golf courses. To investigate these questions, we collected scorecards containing performance data from consenting golfers at 3 local courses. We also obtained scorecard information from 19 local courses, as well as PGA tournament data online. The data can be divided into 3 categories. Individual rounds collected from golfers at the 3 local courses result in hole-by-hole scores for each golfer. Scorecard data collected electronically from local courses, which includes par, handicap, and yardage for each hole. Professional tournament data from the PGA Incorporated tournaments from October 2016 to June 2017, and also consisted of par, handicap, and yardage for each hole.
We used Minitab statistical software for the analysis. In addition to basic descriptive statistics and graphs, correlation analysis was used to investigate associations between observed handicap, scorecard handicap, and hole difficulty. Analysis of covariance was also used to identify relevant variables and their contribution to the handicap. Moderate correlations were found between observed hole difficulty and assigned handicap for all 3 courses. For each hole, we estimated average strokes over par as well as its rank. We see that generally, the rankings reflect the handicaps well at the extremes. For example, California's number 1 handicap matches with the ranking. Notably, the rankings didn't correlate as well with the middle handicaps, where, for example, the 6 handicap holes were ranked 2nd, 14th, and 15th in actual difficulty. Moderate correlations were found between observed handicap and assigned handicap for 2 of the 3 golf courses studied. Mimicking USGA methodology, hole-by-hole differences in average strokes for the best 25% and worst 25% of golfers were calculated and then ranked to determine observed handicap. We again see the rankings correlating well at the extremes while seeming random in the middle. This plot shows hole yardage versus difficulty and handicap, grouped by par and player designation. For both groups, difficulty and handicap increase as yardage increases. Interestingly, for professionals, difficulty ranking decreases as par increases, while the opposite is true for amateurs. Here we see a plot of handicap versus yards, grouped by par, for the 19 local courses. Both yardage and par are associated to handicap. Yardage has an impact on handicap for par 3 and par 4 holes, with increasing yardage leading to lower handicap. This effect is not seen for par 5 holes, which seem to have a lower handicap regardless of yardage.
To summarize our overall findings, the handicap of a hole, as defined on the scorecards, does not seem to be a ranking of difficulty for the hole. While it may seem odd that par 3s are of comparatively greater difficulty for professionals, this may simply be due to the fact that professionals tend to have greater ability to make up extra distance on multiple shots on par 5s. If this presentation has provoked great interest for you, we do have some ideas for possible future study. This study did not consider the handicap of participants. For an individual, handicap is based on the average score of their 10 best rounds selected from their last 20 rounds played. Accounting for that may improve the study. Also, the tees used in golf refers to distance. Most courses have 4 or more sets of tees that are 10 plus yards apart from each other. Someone playing from the white tees will have less yardage to travel to the cup than someone playing from the blue tees. This was not accounted for in our study. As we conclude this presentation, we want to express a big thank you to several organizations at Northern Kentucky University for making this research opportunity available to us, the local golf courses for allowing the research at their sites, and our professors at NKU for guiding us through this experience. Thanks also to the folks who put together EUSR for the opportunity to present our research in this format. If you have any questions or comments about our project, please add them to the discussion feed anytime before, during, or after the conference. Thank you.